off like a wish list. You fighting a titan. Yeah. I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him.
If I told him once, I told him enough. I'm out the heads, there's no discussion, not a game nor a bluff. Yo, I would go insane just to make a point and leave him stuck. And the point of the matter is that all these niggas is butt. Do the water backsplash, funky mouth ass niggas that still talking shit. Back cause I ain't hung up my mic and called it quits while they slept. I was up through the night, plotting to get rich. No black forces, not hitting no licks. What? Cause niggas fold like steel chairs. Amped up that drip in they neck, got them yelling like Ric Flair. Please beware this mighty boot to the chest, leave him gasping for air. No Vader, but I'm here to bomb shit like Big Van Vader, but black. Fuck around and put motherfuckers' heads in the bag like I was slack. Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message. This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas. Motherfuckers,
Check them off like a wish list.
yeah.
You fighting a titan.
Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message.
I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him.
Yeah.
Check them off like a wish list. You fighting a titan.
This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas.
I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him. You fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of AEW Rampage Review. We got night one of the new show on Friday nights. It was in Brittsburgh, Pittsburgh. Yeah. So we opened up the night with the Kenny Omega and Christian Cage match for the Impact Championships.
Yes.
Impact and TNA Championship.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a really good fucking match.
Banger.
Yeah,
Banger,
it was a
bro.
really good match. And I thought the finish was gonna be shit, like when the Young Bucks came out and all that little shit. I was like, man, I'm about to get mad as a motherfucker.
Because we had all predicted that he was going to take the title.
Right, yeah, we had all predicted that Christian was gonna take it. Because it just, yeah, absolutely. But
It's good for business.
But yeah, dude, whenever Christian Cage hit his finish on that chair, dude, Kenny Omega took that bump like, whoa. I was like, wow, guy, you just took that whole shit right on your dome.
When they did the replay on the,
I love both Kenny and Christian are so good. Both of them.
Yeah,
Both
man.
of them are so good.
And Christian can still fucking go, man.
Yeah.
Like that was honestly probably his best match that I've seen him in since he's come back.
well, he's been
At the Royal Rumble.
he's been progressively working because I remember that first match we all saw when he debuted in AEW. It was kind of like,
Yeah, he was blowed up real fast. Like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like yeah, he was I think he's been training a lot. He's probably been I mean, I'd imagine he is.
I think that's a huge Vince fuck up. Oh, he's got a swimmer's body. I don't want to push him. Nah, Christian's fucking awesome.
He's a one hell of a worker.
Yep,
Yeah.
he is.
and that's his motto. So,
Yeah.
outwork everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. And he does. And he did that night.
Yep.
It was really
So are we gonna? See,
I was really, really impressed.
Are we gonna see him anymore in AEW? Or
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
he's still got the title shot at All Out.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying after that, we're talking about after he doesn't win that because we know that's what's going to happen. Is he just going to go over to Impact and be strictly an Impact wrestler, or is he going to?
I don't think so. I think he'll flow back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, I think like
AEW.
so with Christian winning the belt, I think it's basically like getting the belt off of Omega and onto the Impact roster.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like what I mean, because I can't. So Moose tried, right? Sami Callihan tried. Who else on that roster do you see beating Kenny Omega?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody on that roster.
Now I think Brian Myers and Christian can have a fucking banger of a match,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then Christian can lose feasibly.
Talking
To
about
still-
another guy.
Yeah, right. But to still make Christian look strong, and you know what I mean. That way,
Man, imagine Brian Myers and Matt Cardona being champions at the same time.
I think.
Suck it, Vince.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, really. Well, I mean, it's
Well,
like
it if
Yeah.
it isn't the consequences of his own actions.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, like, dude, like you're literally just injecting super soldier serum into all these other promotions and the independents and shit, and you have no idea. He's creating a monster.
Yeah, further proving how out of touch he really is.
Yeah.
Well, and at that point, with all the different promotions and the talent spread out over it, it's not like the Monday Night Wars where you have WCW versus the WWF, and there's two, and one's going to win out and crush the other. Now you have all these different fronts. You got a war going on, and you're spreading your troops thin there.
Well, and what they don't get is there's people that won't watch WWE.
Yes.
So anything else that appears on television that's wrestling, they're gonna watch that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just to spite WWE, people will do that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were talking about this the other night. I mean, yeah, the indies and stuff it's coming along and it's doing good, but they're still not. It's going to be AEW versus WWE as far as viewership, like big numbers go.
Oh yeah,
Until
These aren't
something
going to get nowhere near those numbers.
until something can get on national television. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all there's
I
gonna
mean,
be.
But
really,
that goes
exactly.
back to what I was just saying. You don't have to beat the big numbers at that point. All you have to do is keep detracting from this. Like, okay, cool. AEW and WWE are going to be the main things going here, but you still have Impact. You have Ring of Honor. You have PWG's coming back or already started back. I don't know which. And you're losing ground,
so
not just to one, to all of these.
right, and we'll get SmackDown and Rampage's numbers on Monday, right?
Yeah.
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 Thanks.
So yeah,
I'm ready to see those numbers.
Also
Oh,
helping
Yep.
TNA and Impact and AEW are working with also New Japan.
yeah.
You know,
Yes.
Yeah.
promotion
Yeah,
there. So that's as a wrestling fan, hell yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
all of those promotions working together is
Because New Japan
really exciting.
is the fucking epitome. That's what
Yeah.
New Japan is.
Well, so after the match, after Christian picks up the belts, we got the interview with Mark Henry. So I'm assuming Mark Henry is going to be the Tony Schiavone of Rampage.
Yeah.
So on commentary, we got Jericho, Taz, and Excalibur.
Yeah.
And then occasionally Mark Henry. With him
Yeah.
being, in-ring interviews and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
He's going to have to get better.
Yeah, he is. I think he will.
Yeah.
I just give him.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah, you can tell
Bro,
he's
he-
never really done a lot of interviews.
He's probably really nervous, man.
I get
I've been on stage in front of hundreds of people doing music, but to do comedy on stage, I'd be scared shitless. Right?
Dude, if he doesn't
it's a
come
whole
out
different thing.
with a random hand, I'm going to be disappointed.
No, absolutely not.
We'll never speak of that again.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about fucking
But no, I mean, certain people are set for certain things, and if he doesn't get better, they'd have to switch it. I mean,
I
Yeah.
would
I love
honestly,
the guy, but
I would have probably gave that role to Taz.
Yeah.
Doing in ring interviews?
Yeah.
He's too much of a
Yeah.
heel commentator for that, I think.
Nah, perfect.
It would be a knockoff Piper's Pit every time.
It'd be just great because then I mean it could do a lot of things if you think about it. Having the heel commentator do the in-ring interviews,
I mean, yeah.
you could fucking push storylines through a lot of different ways.
And he definitely does have the mic skills.
Yeah,
and he's so good.
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, I think I would have given it to Taz. Honestly.
He's used to this. He's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And Taz is one of the best commentators, like in the past 20 years. So,
Yeah.
Well, after that interview, we got my favorite part of the night. It was my I got so hyped.
Oh,
this
yeah,
entire
your boy.
match.
Your
Oh,
boy.
man. So we got Miro versus Fuego del Sol with a contract on the line.
You know what? How many tornado DDTs did he hit in a row? Like three? Three in a
He
row?
came out there, hit
Bro.
3 tornado DDTs, threw Mike Miro out of the ring, and he got to 9.9 seconds before he
Yeah.
got back in. He almost had it.
Yeah. But it sucked that then Miro just came in and killed him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He looked good though.
He
Looked great.
No, look, yeah, no, dude, they did that perfect. If there was ever a way to take a dude off of Dark
And get him on the main product.
and get him on the main product
and all that.
And not just that, but like a fucking fan favorite.
Dude, I've been to the shows, and you hear people sign Fuego. Anytime Cody Rhodes comes out, anytime Tony Khan would come out, the crowd would just be screaming, "Sign Fuego!"
Right. And see, like, I don't know, dude. And then so he loses, right? Fuego del Sol loses.
Gets
obviously.
a contract ripped up right in front of him.
Yeah, Miro rips the fucking contract up.
But when Miro wrenched back on that.
Oh my god! Oh yeah! Holy shit, dude! The camel clutch that he put him in.
I didn't know people could bend that way.
No, man. I stood up because it hurt my back so much to watch. I was like, oh my god, no. But yeah, that was insane. I was like, it was hard to watch. Like that shit hurt bad.
Love a good camel clutch.
Yeah.
He's got a good one.
But so he didn't win, didn't get the title, didn't get the contract, gets ripped up in his face, and then
But then Tony Khan.
We go to commercial and come back, and he's still in the ring. So you kind of knew something was gonna come up.
Well, so he didn't know anything that was about to happen was going to happen. So how do you think they kept him in the ring through commercial break? Like, just stay, just wait. Because he was,
I don't know. They probably were like telling him
camel clutch.
Sell the injury, sell it.
Sell the injury.
We'll come out and get you.
Get your sympathy.
Yeah.
It creates heat for Miro. You know what I mean? And then we'll come out and get you. Right. Yeah.
Something along those lines. But anyways, Tony Khan comes out with Sammy Guevara. They play Sammy Guevara's music, and at that point, something something great was about to happen. Miraculous.
And I also like that it was just Tony Khan in his headphones with a clipboard and shit, handing it to Sammy Guevara and going right the fuck back.
Yep.
Backstage, I really liked that because I never liked the whole Impact commercial Tony Khan.
Yeah, I did. Those were hilarious.
The first couple were really fun, and I enjoyed it, but then it just kind of got like shitty after a while. I'm like, man, I don't think y'all are doing what y'all think y'all are doing.
Basically,
yeah.
Going to Dixie Carter.
They were just shitting all over Impact, like every chance they got. With like, they were like, do people even get access? Like AXS, the channel. They were like, do people even get that? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. I tried looking for that. I don't have it. So
yeah, like
dude, it's like PBS for cable.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So evidently that was all that was a shoot.
Yes.
He didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. So they came out and gave him his contract, and Sammy Guevara,
and they sent his buddy out there to do it, which was even better.
Yeah. Sammy Guevara. Yeah. Sammy Guevara cried.
Fuego started crying. I started crying.
Brady cried.
Somewhere Ric Flair was crying.
Yeah, I'm sure Ric Flair was crying somewhere.
Yeah.
Bro, I love that type of shit though. That's that feel good shit that I've loved since I was a kid in wrestling.
Yep.
Especially when it's shoot.
Yeah.
You get the actual reactions, you get the actual feelings that somebody, has right in that moment. And that's something that's always made wrestling personal for me.
Yeah. And man, they've started making the All Elite contract signings like kind of a big deal for like when they bring them up off of Dark and shit. They make it kind of a big deal now. So it's like,
that's cool.
Yeah. So I mean, it felt like it all meant something. You know what I mean? So it was a really good little segment.
That's what's missing for me so much of the time, not meaning something.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So where do they go with this, with his storyline now?
What, Fuego del Sol?
Is he just going to stay back in the dark?
Yeah, they just slide him in there somewhere and figure it out.
Him and Sammy going to become like a tag team?
No.
I mean, nah. I don't think they'll do that.
They got the whole vlog crew thing going on Dark, kind of.
They'll probably have him like I don't know, do some singles matches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe
can they build
tags or something?
Look, man, he got the contract. That's all we wanted.
Yeah.
That's all we were asking for was to get.
Is he going to be a
him
main
signed.
event guy, or are they going to start building their?
Oh, they're going to start building with him.
I imagine they'd start. Yeah, dude. Have you seen that kid?
Yeah.
I'd start every show with his matches.
Yeah.
Do they need to add a title to kind of like other promotions have a mid title? Like
I don't think.
They just go
we
with the
were
TNT
talking about
title
that
and-
the other day.
I
doing a
don't
cruiserweight
think this.
title,
I
but
don't think this
it's time.
fast.
Not now.
Mm-mm. I don't think this fast.
I'd rather see them add like an Intercontinental or North American title as
Eventually.
opposed to the triples tag title that they're talking about doing.
Well, so
hate that idea.
So apparently the TNT title is going to stay on Rampage, right?
Okay.
Because Dynamite's moving to TBS,
So that would be
right?
So are they going to have a TBS title?
I don't know. And see, that's what I think I think they're going to have to create another title then because the
Yeah.
TNT, you can't have the TNT title on TBS.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. They're owned by the same fucking corporation or whatever, but
Just call it
you
the
know,
TED
you know what I
title.
mean,
Yeah.
right? Right.
You
But
well,
yeah.
you know my
Ted
feelings
Turner
as
doesn't
far
like this. Ted Turner wants this championship. Ted Turner
Yeah.
needs this.
Yes.
you know my feelings towards the TNT title. I hated it when they were trying to like defend it on pay-per-views. It's like it's
So, hold on.
TNT.
It
Time
finally
Time
after they've redesigned it 7 times.
I need some
finally-
clarification here. This is where I'm out of the loop. One of the places. So they have a broadcast title.
The TNT, it's a TV title, but
It's
it's
a
the
TV
TNT
title.
title.
But it's
So it's a TV title.
Uh,
There's
Okay.
usually time limit bouts, just like most
Why-
TV titles.
why isn't it the TV title as tradition has had? Why is it actually?
because
The TNT
NWA still has TV title.
Yeah.
They're still running it.
Yeah,
Ty-
that's
Tyrus
trademark.
Tyrus has it right now.
Tyrus just won it off of Kratos like last week.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So.
The more you know.
Because I mean, at some point, too many belts are there's.
Well,
there's
but
too
yeah,
many.
but across 2 shows, I think.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I think
Two
it'll be all right.
different networks, 2 shows. Yeah.
One champion over 2 shows, right? But
Yeah.
then those 2 like TNT championship and then like an intercontinental, like Robert
Yeah.
was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do it right, like they used to do with the Intercontinental Championship or the U.S. title over in WCW, it can
Yeah.
be done properly, and it helps give the mid card guys something to shoot
Yes.
for, as
Yeah,
opposed
absolutely.
to just always getting shit on.
Yeah.
Well, the higher mid card guys.
Right.
Plus,
exactly.
that was always a good stepping stone and, I guess, measuring stick for people who are growing in their career, going up. Oh, you got the U.S. title. Oh man, now you're moving up. So
Yeah.
I can see
Right.
that.
Yeah. That was always the progression, right? Like
Well, and-
they went
and-
from, you know what I mean?
Historically, they always talked about, they talked about it in Bret Hart's A&E bio, where
Yeah.
the Intercontinental Champion was usually the best wrestler,
Yes,
and then the World Champion was just like the most popular TV
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I always
I
love
miss
the
that.
IC build.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
IC belt was always the workers' belt.
Yep.
Yeah, straight up.
Anyways,
So yeah, we
So,
move on to that, to the Mark Henry interview with Britt Baker and Red Velvet before the match. So I think they're doing a lot of just pre and post match interviews, and that's how they're going to fill time and only do a couple matches.
Well, it was only an hour show.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
I mean, I think instead of running 4 matches and running the risk of some of them running long,
yeah, you can run interviews in between.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then
Split up the
plus,
time.
you know, they're planning on that new crowd, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to like kind of
Fill
lay the
in.
groundwork, make the introductions, introduce the crowd to these characters that they might not have met before. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
So they're looking for that, like a lot of people that weren't, that are new. So
right on. So yeah, we got the match next. We already knew who was going to win. There's no way
Yeah.
Britt Baker's going to lose in their hometown.
Put it up that way too. So
yeah,
Yeah, we called this whole card the other day. Like,
Yeah.
we nailed it
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We even said it'd be nice if they
Go
gave
back
away the
to
contract
watch
regardless.
our AEW
Our
Dynamite
yes.
review last
Yeah.
week, and we called this match to the T.
yeah,
We called this card.
yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
I really liked. So I didn't like this match.
Yeah.
I'll say I didn't like 85% of this fucking match.
Yeah.
Like the beginning was real clunky. You know what I mean? And it's Red Velvet. Britt Baker really carried her through a lot of that match.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot better.
But the ending segment, like the ending spot, the finish.
Yeah, with Jamie Hayter.
No. The actual finish of the match.
Oh, okay.
Oh, with the reversal?
The transitions, the reversal, the transition, the reversal, the reversal.
And then how is she going to be able to slap that on with her hand?
Yeah, and then the way she reversed it and ended up opposite.
Going the other way with the hand.
Yeah, where she could use her good hand.
Yeah.
I was like, that was really good.
Yeah.
Like the way that they worked through all of that so smooth.
Good psychology.
Yeah. And I was like, that's really, really, the finish was really fucking strong. Yeah. I thought the Jamie Hayter thing was kind of, man.
Yeah.
Like, look, dude, as far as all the purported fucking motherfuckers that are supposed to be showing up on AEW,
and that's the one we got.
We got Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with her, so
right.
She's
so
not anything big.
No, yeah, I know her. Like, I've seen like some of her shit on Stardom. I think. Like, I'm not really familiar with Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
I know her and Bea Priestley did some shit together.
Yeah, that's just the extent of my knowledge.
Yeah, but like, she's not like a needle mover. You know what I mean? And I figure it's your first show, right? Like, you've got the title change, okay, right?
Yep.
And now, like, honestly, you want to seal that whole deal with a big debut, right? Like, at least that's how I would have fucking done it.
But it was gonna debut with your first episode ever. You want to end something huge.
Yeah, and Jamie Hayter wasn't huge.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like they wanted to have someone else, and maybe that person got sick somehow. I'm not like saying for sure, and they had to come up with a backup plan. Almost that's the way it felt.
You think it was rushed?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm interested to see if some sort of detail comes out, like literally what I just said, like they wanted, and somebody had to be in quarantine or something stupid,
Yeah.
And then they had to come up with something else on the fly, and rushed it out. I guess would be the best way to put it.
Like, who do we got in the back? You know what I mean? Like,
hey, you, come here.
Hey, you.
Because she definitely didn't look like she was ready to be in a ring.
No, and Britt almost looked not surprised, but just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. It felt really out of place there at the end, and I was like, this
kind of what do we do here?
Yeah.
The crowd seemed out of it.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, who is that? Somebody I don't know.
She
who is that?"
pulled off her hood or whatever.
I thought it was Becky Lynch for a second.
Yeah.
I didn't. I did not.
Nah. But
I thought it was one of the Iconics at first.
Well, for a second, I was like, "Is that Ruby?" Like,
well, no, the hair was what fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do shit. Hair.
Right. But yeah,
I don't think Ruby Wright's coming out with red hair though.
No.
But yeah, it was.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I did like how Britt stuck with the whole Brittsburgh thing, redid the color scheme of all her.
Well, she's had that golden black. She's had that golden black outfit. That's not the first time she wore that thing. I don't think.
Well, they redid, but even her entrance lighting and everything, they went with the whole. Definitely went with the Pittsburgh sports team.
Yeah, and even the fans with the
terrible towels. That was smart.
Wait,
Brittsburgh on there too.
So, do you think that was a way to get heat back on Britt Baker after the match? Because she's a heel, and up until Pittsburgh, she's been booed. And shit. You know what I mean?
Well, she's been cheer booed.
I mean, they've been doing that forever, though. I mean, even when Ric Flair was a heel, when he'd go back to Charlotte.
I don't agree with it.
There's nothing you can do about it, though. I mean,
that's the whole reason.
You can't make the fans boo somebody.
Well, that's the whole reason that the Inner Circle went face.
So yeah, do you think that they basically just did that to get heat back on Britt Baker?
I would assume.
I would say that that's probably more the reason for that than anything.
Yeah.
She's been saying that she needed help and shit.
And to further it more, they're gonna have to bring a face in. They're gonna have to bring some real face in, and I don't think Chris Statlander's the face to do it.
Yeah,
They're going to bring in somebody face and put them up against her to get the real.
And the people that we're talking about coming into AEW, who's going to be
Ruby Riott
face?
all day.
Ruby
Riott all day. Yeah.
Okay.
She should be.
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know how well she works as face.
Her and Liv Morgan were face, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't work that well.
Well, because of the
That's
booking.
fucking Vince. That ain't her.
I don't know. I think she plays better heel. I
Watch
don't think
her
she plays a heel as well as.
We can't have the Iconics as face.
Too many heel women. There's too many heel women
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
They
the
have-
talent
they
that's
have.
coming in, I don't know who works as face the best.
I mean, I think Ruby Soho and the Iconics would round out all the heels that they have. So
Yeah.
They can work with them. They
But-
can work with that vision.
It was a great first night of Rampage, man.
I dug it.
I enjoyed it. And I
I'm excited.
See the numbers.
I'm excited for Chicago, and yeah, I'm curious to see how they.
I like
their
how
viewership
it's just
is.
like you can watch SmackDown and roll right into Rampage.
Yeah.
Just turn the
So,
channel.
so next week's is going to be an hour as well, right?
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah,
they're going
this
to try
is
to
gonna be
cram everything that's hopefully on the tape. I mean, if what we think's going to happen happens, they're going to cram that in there probably at the main event with CM Punk.
Yeah.
It's got to be in Chicago. It's got to be.
I mean, the way they're hyping up the whole Chicago show, they
Right.
just really hyping it up.
If they don't, after all that hype, it'll be a
That's
disaster.
crowd is going to turn because
Right.
Nobody will tune in the week after.
Yeah. Right. Well, you wanna take us home, Brady?
Right on, man. Well, I appreciate everybody being here with us today. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below if what you thought of the video or what you thought of the first night of Rampage.
Yeah.
For Needles, for Joseph, for Robert, for my boy Galloway, I am the Fat Man. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
Black. Fuck around and put motherfuckers' heads in the bag like I was slack. Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message. This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas. Motherfuckers.
Check them off like a wish list.
Yeah.
You fighting a titan.
Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message.
I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike them.
Yeah.
Check them off like a wish list. You fighting a titan.
This the best little wrestling podcast.